Hello, it's your Jane AI again. Today, we're tackling a big topic, creating videos. Right in the buttons section, you can see the different building blocks you'll need. Of course, you don't need all of them if you're just planning to record a quick selfie video with your phone and upload it to the web. But if you want to create an explainer video or a tutorial like this one, things get a little more advanced. The first step, a good script. Everything starts with the script. You can jot it down roughly at first. What's important is that your ideas and the flow are clear. Tools like ChatGPT or Gemini can help you refine and improve your text later. And don't worry, perfect spelling isn't crucial. The text generators handle that like pros. It's also a good idea to work on the entire text at once instead of doing it in sections. That way, everything stays consistent and easy to follow. Visualizing your content. Here's a simple trick. You don't need to put in much effort to visualize your content. Use the shortcut Control plus Windows plus print screen to take screenshots of key points, then paste them into Paint. This way, you can create step-by-step images to use in your video. But let's be honest, it would be pretty boring to just string these images together with subtitles. That's why we'll focus on making the text more dynamic. A voice for your video. As you've seen in this video, we use a narrator to present the text. It makes the video livelier and easier to understand. Don't worry, you can do this too. If you don't feel comfortable recording your own voice, there's a great alternative, text-to-speech programs. With a free tool we've integrated for you, you can easily convert your text into speech in just a few steps. Of course, the use of this program is completely free. Here's a quick guide. Register and log in. Click on the text-to-speech button. If your text is already saved in the database, you can select it directly. Otherwise, copy it into the input field. At the top left, you'll see the language selection and a list of 45 free voices to choose from. Take your time to find a voice that suits your style. Click Generate to hear the result. If you like it, download it. If not, you can make some adjustments, such as adding pauses to make the text sound more natural or tweaking certain words to ensure correct pronunciation. Before downloading, give the file a clear and meaningful name and move it to an appropriate folder. Tip: if you use our buttons, the file will automatically be removed from the Downloads folder, so it's best to organize it right away. Next step, video editing. Now you have your audio file, but you can't do much with just that. In the next step, I'll show you how to turn your progress into a proper video using Shotcut, a free video editing program that you should definitely download. Combining images and audio into a video. We've already created and saved images for this text using Paint. Now let's see how we can use them as the foundation for your video. Step by step. To combine your images and audio in Shotcut, we've prepared two suggestions for you. Option 1, the simple and easy-to-follow approach. Here, you can visually keep track of everything. First, decide on the total duration of your video or the specific time segment for which you want to include images. By default, each image is set to 5 seconds. The program will then calculate how many images you'll need. Next, import your images using the Import button and review them. When you're ready, click What's Next to proceed to a new page. At the bottom, click Open Folder to view your selected images. Don't close the folder, just minimize it so you can use it later. Now, drag your images, one by one or all at once, onto the timeline in Shotcut. And that's it. Option 2, the technical approach. This method is a bit more complex and requires more processing power but gives you complete control over your video. For this, assign specific start and end times for each image. Once that's done, click Generate MLT file. Switch to Shotcut, load the MLT file, and drag it onto the timeline. Now your images are ready. All that's left is to add your audio. Open the audio file in Shotcut and load it. Then, insert an audio track by clicking on the three bars in the bottom left corner, selecting Track Editing, and choosing Insert Audio Track. Drag the audio file onto the timeline below your images. Voila, your first video is complete. With images and audio combined, you now have a video. Simple, right? Let's take a look at your creation.
First, decide on the total duration of your video or the specific time segment for which you want to include images. By default, each image is set to 5 seconds. The program will then calculate how many images you'll need. Next, import your images using the Import button and review them. When you're ready, click What's Next to proceed to a new page. At the bottom, click Open Folder to view your selected images. Don't close the folder, just minimize it so you can use it later. Now, drag your images, one by one or all at once, onto the timeline in Shotcut. And that's it.
It's not perfect yet, but don't worry. In the next video, we'll add a few tricks to make it more polished and exciting.